The way we work is rapidly changing. Generative AI has ushered in a new era of productivity, creativity, and innovation. But the pressing question is, what's next for generative AI? Now let's just review where we are today. So currently AI is being used across over 70% of the top 500 businesses. We're also able to generate reliable content and automate document creation processes. And on this point, seriously, if you're spending a long time completing documents or spreadsheets or doing other admin-intensive tasks, then come and speak to us and we'll find a way to add a level of automation to your workflow. Now, Gen AI can also be used quite reliably in automation. However, on the most part, we still need a human in the loop. But with the advent of self-healing, chain of thought, mixture of agents, templating, increasing parameter sizes, and better performing models, complete automation is almost a feasible option. Now, AI can automate routine tasks, or at least parts of those routine tasks, freeing up your team's time to focus on other things. For example, we can use AI to analyze customer behavior at scale and generate personalized email campaigns that increase engagement and sales. But what's next for generative AI? Well, the models are getting smarter, so we can see more sophisticated automation and data analysis capabilities that lead to breakthroughs in fields like healthcare and scientific research and climate change. But also these new advancements will unlock new capabilities that you can use day to day in business. For example, we're already using AI to analyze vast data sets and uncover hidden patterns and insights. AI can predict market trends and enable profitable investments. Now, AI is likely to become even more adept at identifying complex patterns and making predictions. It's also quite likely that it'll become self-sufficient in the process of moving data between platforms, because it'll be able to understand the schemas from, say, APIs and JSON output formats and be able to map those to the corresponding fields in, say, your database, so that it can quickly pull data from one source into a destination. It can handle that whole process for you. Now, we're not quite there yet, but you can definitely see that that's not a stretch from what we're currently doing today with JSON data. Now, AI is already acting like a creative partner and helping generate new ideas and inspire human innovation. For example, AI can generate initial design concepts and spark fresh perspectives. It's also able to generate pretty good images, video, and music. So it's likely that we're going to be pulling some of that AI-generated content into our marketing. Now, AI is only going to become more sophisticated in generating creative content and be able to collaborate with humans in producing groundbreaking works of art, music, and literature. But this also means it's going to be great at creating things like adverts and ad copy and social posts and blog posts and books, entire pieces of content that you can then use to market your business without them sounding like they were generated by an AI. We can do quite a lot in this already because we can pull in perspectives and tone of voice and do research and do the pieces that add up to a good piece of content. But the content that we're generating today doesn't have that extra unique, modern, up-to-date insight. So that's the piece that I think we're really going to see is where the AI starts generating unique thought. And that'll be the addition that makes those posts really valuable to read. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this is where we see voice integration and AR that allow creators to rapidly iterate and improve works using AI. Or we could see AI becoming solely responsible for creating these works, which is perhaps a little depressing, but it will be interesting to see. AI can be trained to understand and respond to human emotions, and also to use a specific tone of voice and be based on a personality. So AI-powered chatbots that you're using in your business will be able to provide empathetic customer service. So the AI may evolve to become more understanding, enable it to form deeper connections with humans, and provide more personalized experiences. Now, you may not be aware, but I'm a founder, and I spend a lot of time on the phone or in messaging systems to organizations with automated call handling or chatbots. And so many of them really have really bad experiences. So they really need to consider the user experience. And perhaps through generative AI's self-healing capabilities, they could even escalate or provide more researched answers if customers sounded unhappy. And the best part is they make being passed around multiple people to answer a question a thing of the past. And this is just one example of why we say UX is so important in this process, because it will result in negative sentiment towards your brand, or worse, someone else will provide a better experience, stealing away your hard-earned customers. I can see us developing more ethical frameworks and regulations to govern AI usage, which will become even more important. So addressing AI bias ensures fair outcomes for all users. And the way we do that is by training the AI models on diverse datasets that minimize those biases. There's also privacy protection. Security and safeguarding user privacy need to be top of the list as a priority. And it's easy to see why with industries such as healthcare and legal, but it could be just as risky with the personal data that you have in your business. Many organizations are currently considering implementing rigorous data privacy measures for AI workloads and ensuring what tools staff can run and regulations around what is deemed acceptable use. And we are speaking to a few customers already who are thinking about the idea of an AI hub, where all the AI that a business uses are centralized on one platform, and that's the only platform that their staff are allowed to use. And this basically means that they can keep control of what data is being used to train those models, what questions are being asked, and what outputs are being given. Better privacy regulations and technologies will likely emerge to address those challenges that are posed by AI and ensure that personal data is protected. Now, there's also likely to be some reskilling and upskilling, preparing employees for these new roles that AI is bringing to the table. So one thing you can do as a business is offer AI training programs to facilitate that transition. The demand for AI-related skills is going to continue to grow, requiring ongoing training and development. Humans and AI are already collaborating for enhanced productivity and innovation. We've got teams of engineers today and data scientists that are developing groundbreaking AI-powered products. But I believe that the lines between human and AI work may blur even further, leading to new forms of collaboration and innovation. And this is where the idea of centralized AI is going to be really important for security and compliance, because then you can implement those robust security measures on the data that's being used to train the models or the outputs that are being given. And you can enforce standards, so you can ensure compliance with industry regulations and ethical guidelines. And it allows you to optimize resources, so you can streamline AI development and deployment processes for cost optimization purposes. It also allows you to foster collaboration, so you can promote knowledge sharing and collaboration across teams by sharing the AI tools that are available. Centralizing the AI mitigates those risks, allows you to maintain ethical standards, and maximizes the benefits. So I can see that centralized AI governance will become increasingly important, requiring ongoing investment in security and compliance and ethical frameworks. So the generative AI revolution is already upon us, and it's offering immense opportunities. Understanding its potential, addressing the challenges, and embracing ethical implications is crucial for any business today. Harnessing the power of AI is going to create a brighter future for your business. But even with everything I've said here, I think the question remains, what frontiers will AI open up next?